everyone, and welcome back to my beauty space. It's me, Lara Omar. In today's video, I will be giving you a first impression and my first review ever of my first Dior product I'm going to review on my channel. This is their brand new reformulated Forever Skin Glow Foundation. So for myself, I picked up the shade 4N, which is described as for medium skin with neutral undertones. I picked this up last night at Sephora and I was super interested in buying it because it says skin glow, and you all know that I love to have like a natural glow with my skin, especially if I can get that look with makeup, girl, I'm all about it. Before we get into this video, please subscribe and leave me a like and comment down below and interact with me down below in the comments. It really helps me get my videos out there and seen to more people, so that would really help me a lot and I would appreciate that. So yeah, subscribe and let's get into this first impression. Okay, so on the Sephora website, there are multiple highlights that this product is supposed to give. So it has a liquid formula, supposed to provide medium coverage, which let's see about that because I prefer light to medium coverage. It is supposed to give you a radiant finish with a hydrating touch to your skin, and it is supposed to be long wearing with added SPF. This foundation does have SPF 15. I never wear foundations that have SPF. I don't think I really care about SPF. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, like shocked whenever they hear that I don't care about SPF, but like, I don't know, like I have a skincare routine. For one, we have iris extract inside the foundation. Iris extract is to help guard against oxidation. We also have hibiscus extract, which is supposed to help renew the look of skin. And then you have wild pansy extract, which is meant to maintain the hydration for healthy looking skin. All of these highlighted ingredients share the same complementary purpose to make your skin look as hydrated as possible, look as natural and skin-like as possible, look as healthy and glowy as possible. And I'm all about that, so I'm really excited to try this out. As all my subscribers know, I'm obsessed with clean beauty and natural makeup and stuff, so I just want to take a mention to read off some of the ingredients that this product does not any longer contain in the formula, such as parabens, formaldehydes, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalate, mineral oil, coal tar, sulfates, and it has less than 1% synthetic fragrance, which to me, all of these ingredient callouts mean a lot because I really do enjoy wearing foundation that is not going to over time harm my skin or damage my hormones or mess with anything inside of my body like that, which you guys know why I'm obsessed with CoverGirl. Their Clean Fresh line is because it's totally clean, vegan, and has no talc. So for this product to be free of parabens and mineral oil and coal tar, to me that is just incredible, and I feel excited to try it out. I've already went ahead and moisturized with a little vitamin C serum that I have, and lately I haven't really been wearing as much primer with my makeup, but I will go in with a little bit of my NYX Professional Makeup, the Marshmallow Primer, just because I really trust this primer, and I'm using like the teeniest amounts because I don't want my face to be really layered with too much product, so I'm using like a really thin amount of primer. All right, so now for the start of the show, I'm going in with the shade. Again, this foundation comes in 42 different shades, and I picked up the shade 4W just to reiterate. I'm gonna go in and I'm going to dab a teeny tiny bit on my hand. It might take a couple pumps because it is brand new. There we go. That is literally not one full pump. That is less than one full pump right there, because I know that my skin does not look the best when I layer on foundation, so I'm really trying to be intentional with how much I apply and where I apply it, because I definitely don't need this all over my face. Okay, so to apply my foundation, I'm going to go in with this tiny little Cala brush. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of take a little bit on the brush, and I'm going to start. I just have to grab a little compact mirror real quick, but ooh. This is definitely my shade for the summer. Okay, I can smell sunscreen immediately. Immediately I can smell sunscreen, which I hope that does not irritate my skin because I don't have sensitive skin. I have really normal skin, but this is very like orange. But I imagine that when it's all over my face, it's really gonna match my body and my neck. So I'm not really worried about the shade as of now. It blends out super beautifully, super seamlessly. It does cover my imperfections all around my cheek area, which I know you guys can tell. And I really like that so far. So I'm just trying to blend it as many places as I can without kind of applying too much, because I know I still have some, I know I still have some on the back of my hand. So let me go in, grab a little tiny extra dab. And now I'm gonna go into my left cheek, and as you guys can see, my left cheek is my problem cheek, I would say, just because I do have more bumps and more visible scars on my left cheek. So this is really the side that the truth teller of whether this foundation can actually cover and be natural and hydrating at the same time. Immediately I'm seeing a really beautiful glow over here. It really feels like a tinted moisturizer, but also like a very luxurious at the same time. And I really like that. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more off the back of my hand. And I really enjoy painting my face as of lately, rather than just straight going in with like a beauty sponge or even like a really dense foundation brush. I feel like it allows me to be very intentional with where I apply my product, because for example, I don't need to put as much on my forehead as I do on my problem areas on my cheeks or on my upper lip to cover my discoloration. So by going like this, it's really like a nice reminder to be like, Lara, only put this where you need it. Like, don't go crazy. I'm taking this around my nose area because I started to develop a little bit of redness, but mainly I want to cover all this area right here, whatever is left, because I just want to even out this area. Okay, this area definitely has more of a fuller coverage look because I applied a little bit more. Take some more. I basically finished everything that's on my hand. So now this is going to be finaling. This is going to be the finishing touches right here. I'm gonna take whatever is left over, like the excess product on the brush, I'm taking it on my nose area so I can even out my skin over here. Now I want you guys to notice that I did not take anything along my forehead because I don't really need any foundation on my forehead, but because I put in a little bit extra product over here, I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and I want to soak up the extra product that I find unnecessarily sitting on my skin. But that's okay because I know other people really do like to apply their foundation like more heavy-handed and they want more of a fuller coverage. I, however, do not. I really prefer natural coverage, light to medium coverage. And then whatever I'm picking up on the foundation, I'm gonna take it on my forehead so that way I'm not really adding another pump. And I'm only adding it to my forehead just for the sake of being even and cohesive on my skin. Okay, so there we have it, you guys. This is how it looks. Right away, I am feeling like I have nothing on my skin. Like my skin looks beautiful. I have a really, really, really pretty glow happening on my cheekbones and on my cheeks. It feels really skin-like. I feel like it looks really skin-like. I'm really happily impressed with this so far. Like I said, I've never tried a Dior product ever. So as this being my first really like foundation from Dior, I'm really impressed. I will say that because I went in with more foundation on my right side, I feel like this side has less and I can see my imperfections just a little bit more, but I just have a little bit of texture, so I'm not really worried about that. You guys can't really see it that well from how far away the camera is to me right now, but in real life, that is how far someone is close to me. They're not going to be standing like this close to my face, like seeing all of my texture and all of my redness. So this is like a really good distance from person to person. So I would say that from this distance, I would say that my skin looks really incredible. It looks super natural. I love how even my skin looks. I will say that my skin is starting to feel a little bit dry. I feel like the foundation is setting down rather quickly, and I really don't mind that at all because for someone with oily skin, I want my foundation to not sit and look really dewy and hydrated and kind of slip around. I want my foundation to have a natural, dewy, skin-like finish like a skin glow finish. However, I do want it to set and last for a few hours because that is how I like to wear my makeup as a college student. I'm constantly running around class to class, going to meetings, going to clubs, doing some work and driving all over the place. So I want a foundation that gives me even beautiful skin-like coverage. However, I don't ever want it to look cakey, and I don't want anyone to look at me and tell right off the bat, this girl is wearing makeup. I really like it so far, and I really like this technique of how I apply the foundation with a tiny little brush because it helps you really focus on the areas that you need. So let's continue on with the review. So the Dior Forever Skin Glow is the new reformulated version. I have watched tons of reviews after purchasing this foundation last night. I literally spent hours on the internet, on YouTube, watching so many beautiful women telling us about their experiences wearing the new foundation versus the old foundation, or even testing half and half, old and new. And I was paying attention to everything that they noticed. I noticed that a lot of them were not my age, so therefore I had to like take into account that factor because their skin might need more hydration than I do, or their skin might be a little bit drier than mine is, or they might just overall be looking for different purposes out of the foundation. They might want different things out of it. I know what I want. As a 21-year-old, young woman, I am really looking for a foundation that is natural, skin-like, gives me a healthy amount of glow without being overly greasy and dewy. And I also want nice, even coverage. I want my imperfections to be covered. However, I still want to be able to see a little bit of my natural skin. This foundation, I feel, is checking all of those boxes right off of the bat. I love how it is drying down on my skin. I feel like if I were to just kind of like touch my skin, I don't think much is going to come off. It looks very, very natural. Now, just for the sake of the review, I'm going to just take a little bit extra and dab it over here on my problem side. So that way I can see if this foundation is buildable after it's already been set in your skin. So I'm taking a teeny tiny bit. Yeah. That was less than what I had originally had on my hand. That was way less. So this was like half a pump. So that should be like a sign for you guys that I really do want the natural look. I don't want any full coverage and I don't want any cakiness. So I'm taking the same brush that I've already applied and I'm going to take it over here because this area is where I struggle a bit. That is adding nice coverage, and it again is re-emphasizing the glow right here on my cheeks, which I love, and it did cover very well and it blended really, really nicely. Let me take it and spread it a bit because I don't want it to look super opaque over there. Immediately you can tell how soft my skin looks. I'm obsessed, totally obsessed. Like I really, really, really love how this is wearing. It looks like I'm not wearing anything on my face. Usually with even my favorite foundations, I take an up close compact mirror and I look, especially in my cheek area in the middle part of my face, and I can tell that I'm wearing foundation. I can see a little something just sitting on top of my skin. But with this Dior, you guys, it looks like my skin but better. To me, that immediately lets me know that we have a winner. I'm in love with this foundation. I'm very, very impressed. Let's see how it looks if I take a little bit and just kind of, again, I'm not adding any extra product to the brush, but I just want to bring up the product to my under eyes and see if that makes a teeny tiny bit of a difference. Let me know down below in the comments, how do you guys think this foundation is looking on my skin? Do you like the coverage? Do you feel like it blended out really well on my skin? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section because I would love to hear your thoughts, and let me know if you tried this out before. So far, this foundation is really giving me a run for my money. I love this. Ooh. Anytime I ever put foundation on my hand, I always find a way to get it on my shirt, on my pants, on my clothes, like on something it's just not supposed to be on. Like, how come whenever I have foundation on this part of my hand, I want to touch everything in my room with only this side of my hand? Like, I just don't get it. This foundation, I'm really happily impressed with. Again, I'm reading everything on the Sephora website to describe this product, and I just feel like it is really true to what it says. The liquid formula does give you medium coverage. However, because of the way that I applied it with a very thin brush, as well as, you know, maybe you could take it with a small brush like this, or you could take it with a beauty sponge of some kind. I feel like because of the medium coverage it gives you, it also allows this foundation to blend really buildably on your skin. I feel like it's very easy to blend on the face, and I really can attest to that because I applied 2 layers of the foundation right here and I'm happily impressed. The radiant finish is super nice. The SPF is not bothering me. However, I did notice that whenever I first applied the brush with the foundation to my cheek, I could immediately smell the floral scents, but that is the added skincare in here and the extracts that I mentioned in the beginning of the video to get the skin like a healthy, dewy finish. So yeah, that was the only fragrance that I noted, but once I continue to blend and apply, I don't really notice the smell, and I feel like it has become more faint. So I really love this so far. I think I'm gonna go in with a teeny tiny bit of my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this I'm taking a different, tinier, denser brush. This is from Real Techniques, so I'm not even gonna take it on the actual brush. I'm taking it right here, like on the side, all around, because I don't want that much, and I want to be very intentional with how much concealer I apply, because especially for me, it's very easy for me to get heavy-handed, but I really want to see how this product performs underneath of one of my favorite concealers, because if you can't work with Shape Tape, then baby, I am returning you back to Sephora and you will not live with me anymore. So there we go. I love this shade. I am in the shade Tan for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, if anyone was wondering. Yeah, I will have all of my links and the products that I'm using linked down below. I have a bunch of affiliate links that I use for my products for you guys to purchase, which means I will make a small commission from each purchase you make using my link. If you feel uncomfortable doing that, then that's totally okay. Just search up whatever product you want and buy it that way. But if you do want to help me out and really support me and purchase products from my links down below in every description box of my YouTube videos, then I really do appreciate you so much, and that helps me out a lot and it makes a difference. So that was one eye right there, this eye right here, and I really love it. It blended out pretty much like a dream, I'm gonna say. And yeah, I'm just taking a teeny tiny amount from the concealer to my other brush. This is not the same brush I used on my under eyes. And I'm just taking it and applying it just to concentrate on the areas where I have darkness. Tarte concealer has been my favorite concealer for like literally as long as I can remember. And as much as I go back and I use like Rare Beauty, or I use the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Concealer, or I use the e.l.f. Brightening Concealer. Yeah, those are like the main 3 concealers that I gravitate back and forth from, but anytime I use the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm always like, why did I stop using you? Like, why did I want to experiment? Like, this foundation just takes the cake on so many levels. It's not even funny. Taking it above my upper lip to see how it blends with the Dior Skin Glow Foundation, and it looks like a dream, you guys. I'm actually really impressed. It blends so beautifully, like these 2 products were literally made for each other. There is no indication on my face that I have makeup or I have foundation or I have concealer, other than how perfected and even my skin looks. That's the only indication that you have. But if you actually take a look at my skin and get up close, all you see is like a beautiful glow, and you just see nice, healthy radiance. This product deserves a freaking thumbs up all around the board. I love this Dior foundation, you guys. This is easily my new favorite foundation, and you're gonna see it in every single one of my next videos that I post, and I'm not sorry about it. So yeah, I'm so happily surprised with this product. I'm really impressed that I love it as much as I did, considering this is the first Dior product I purchased. I do have oily, acne-prone combination skin. However, in the wintertime, my skin does become more on the normal side rather than oily. So right now is whenever I'm kind of in that little drier side of my skin. Nonetheless, I'm oily all year round. So this product is working great for me. It's a beautiful shade. Again, I do have 42 shades of their foundation, so whatever skin type you have, I guarantee, and I really hope that you're able to find the perfect shade for you. And yeah, nonetheless, I give this First Impressions, this Dior Skin Glow Foundation, a thumbs up. This foundation is Lara approved. I'm happily impressed. I believe this is gonna be my new favorite foundation. So yeah, that's it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe down below, and don't leave without ringing the bell so you don't miss any more of my uploads. I upload every week. Sometimes I throw in extra videos as a little surprise for my subscribers. So yeah, please show me some love down below in the comments and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys super soon in my next video. So bye guys.